Let's go.
They're the life of the parties they don't attend. Priceline calls them to negotiate. The ledge stands on them. They are the flyest podcast in the world. The FlyTalk Podcast.
Flyest podcast in the world.
We bike. We bike,
man.
Fly shit is bike in the building. We bike in the building, baby.
Yeah.
Sue lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to that Drake song, Sue. I've been listening to that shit like all week.
For real?
I don't know why, but I guess it just kind of pushed me in the inspiration for what I'm working on. It kind of just gets me in that mood, cause I'm working on a certain strip club song, and that kind of is like the motivation for it, I guess.
Okay.
So I've been listening to Sue all week, but that's not my song of the week though. But yeah.
Oh, I was about to say.
Nah, Sue is not my song of the week, man. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. But anyway, we bike.
We here.
We is bike, man. Fox, how you doing, man?
Man,
Good, man.
I'm here.
Everybody good, man?
We all good.
Gucci, baby. We living in this horror.
I see everything y'all talk about with a Hawkeye. We back in the building. Who ready to talk fly? I'm your host, Killthetrack. With me on my people, Zay Frost is in the building.
Ooh.
DC Comics is in the building.
What's up?
Jenny from the block is in the building.
I'm here.
Fly Fox is in the building. Socorro is not in the building, but she is here in spirit. And we are the Podvengers.
Dun 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 dun.
I would do a the sound effect, but I don't have one. So here's an air horn, bitch. And we back, man. Oh, and a choir? Okay, shit. Shout out to the listeners, man. Whatever you listening to this at, wherever you listening to this at, whatever you listening to this on. Hello, Alice. Hello, Brittany. Shout out to Africa, Antarctica, Texas, New York. Yeah, shout out to the moon. Shout out to the stars, and shout out to the Uranus.
Shout out Miss Gladys.
And Uranus.
Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to catch that bar, huh? No? Okay.
I caught it.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. So, man, how's everybody doing, man? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Blessed.
Zay, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
Gucci,
Man.
man.
You been working and shit?
Working.
Run that check up.
Extra shit going on.
Yeah.
But I'm back here. Well, my schedule's finally starting to free up, man.
You was too busy for us.
Not too busy, bro. It's just a lot of shit been going on.
You fired, nigga.
A lot of shit. Yeah, man. Like she said, it's been life, bro.
You fired. You fired.
I mean, I ain't getting paid anyway.
Y'all shut
Oh man. So man, what's been going on, man? How was Greek Fest? I saw you was at Greek
Greek
Fest.
Fest was lit, but it was drive-through only, so it's funny.
Was the food good?
The food was good. They ran out of food today. I was so mad.
No.
Greek Fest was today?
It was the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Damn.
Next year, that shit better be lit.
That's Souvlaki that be out there.
Man, we can't go back outside.
Well, I heard the state fair is gonna be
Oh yeah.
actually in attendance this year. It's not gonna be just drive through. It's gonna be people can actually go this time.
I gotta go get that Luther.
What's
What Luther?
The Luther?
Is that the?
Oh,
What's
Put
that?
us on.
it's two Krispy Kreme donuts
Oh.
with meat, cheese,
Hey,
bacon.
I just watched that Boondocks episode.
Man.
So
Man,
I know you be running to that toilet.
Wipe your mouth up.
my
nigga.
stomach is built.
Like,
I have a steel gullet, and man, I can't wait. Can't wait for this.
well, man, I'm going to the fair. I'll go. I haven't been to the fair in like what 5 years. It's been a long ass time.
But like, who here actually goes for like to ride shit?
I'm
no
looking
more.
for
Not no more. I don't.
But I think I'm gonna ride this year just because it wasn't happening last year.
I'm gonna go for. I only go for the rides.
I just want to get high goldie.
I only went for the rides if I went with somebody.
Yeah, and they want to ride.
And they want to ride. I'll ride. You know, we
Other
ride
than that,
together and
I'm
shit like
there
that.
strictly for food.
If I'm with the homies, I'm just going to eat.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all be riding like roller coasters? Like
Yeah.
high shit?
Yeah.
Oh hell no. Fuck that.
What you gonna do when we go to Carowinds? You not getting on roller coasters?
I'll get on the small one. I might get on the intimidating.
I don't get on. I don't get on the craziest one.
Like what?
I mean, I get on roller coasters, but I don't get like the real crazy ones.
Oh, you getting on the big shit? You a grown man? What you talking about?
DC, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta flip that hat around with what we talking about today. We talking about North versus South. You got a Yankee hat on.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't got shit to do with my head.
Yeah, we talking about it. You got a Yankee fitted on.
Man, so?
Oh shit, you gonna be repping for New York today?
Nah, I'm not repping. I'm just dressed like that.
Oh shit. What we talking? What we starting with today, man? Let's start with the verses. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fat Joe versus Ja Rule went down.
I'm not gonna lie, it was lit.
You watched the whole thing?
It was lit to me.
It was. You know what? It was cool, but
Fat Joe's trying to turn that shit into a rap.
To be honest with you, Fat Joe, all respect to Ja Rule, and you know, a lot of the older goats, that shit wouldn't go down if Big Pun was still alive.
What you mean?
Like Terror Squad in itself, and then the beef that it kind of had with Murder Inc.
Oh well, yeah, I understand. What
It's
you're
like
saying.
a lot of shit that wasn't said in that versus battle, and it was just a lot of keep it cordial shit with us. Let's just have some fun up here.
Yeah.
But you know, Remy Ma wouldn't play that shit. Like, nah, cut that shit out. Cause you know, I'm a fan of Terror Squad, big fan of Big Pun. You know, and I know Pun.
Rest in peace to Pun, man.
Rest in peace, Pun. Wouldn't
Got a
have that
nickname
shit.
for
Pun
all
would have
my
told him,
brothers.
like, you know, that's why you gotta look at Fat Joe. If he was back in his old days, this shit wouldn't have been no funny. It would have been rap.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been as friendly as it was last night. But I mean, you know, people get older, people mature, so you know, so it was good to see. You know, it was good to see everybody on stage together. It was a united thing. You know, that was good to see.
I wish he did.
And that kind of
more though.
that kind of made me sad that Big Pun wasn't there to see
Yeah,
that. Though.
man.
You know, like it would have been great for Pun to be up there.
Right.
And all of them have been united like that. That would have been cool to see. But I mean, you know, nevertheless, rest in peace to Pun. So how do we feel about the battle as a whole?
Good.
It was
It
good.
was entertaining. I liked it.
Do you think that this battle do you think it lived up to what it could have been, or do you think that it was kind of lackluster?
That's what I meant. It was like it could have been no more if
Yeah.
Pun was still alive.
I think not Pun. My problem with the battle was that Joe didn't pick some of his joints.
Yeah,
You
he
know
was
what I'm
trying to rap battle.
Yeah, he picked some good songs, but it's like, bro,
street gutter shit.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but did Joe play? Did he play My Lifestyle?
No.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a
But
mistake.
Ja was like, every time Ja came out with a song, he was like, he'd get mad at Ja. He told me, you playing on that prissy shit.
Yeah.
And all that shit. He was like, nigga, this is real hip hop.
Like, he
Ja
actually
was like, I
came
thought
down.
we was playing the hits. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, yeah, that's what Versus is. You supposed to play your hits. I'm like, Ja is right. So I was like, in a way, Ja winning.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ja playing what he's supposed to play.
I mean, but let anybody, you can't really have. Well, it's a lot of people that can't.
And Shanti out there flip flopping.
Yeah. Ashanti
Did you
was up
see
there.
it?
Yeah,
You
I
seen
heard-
it?
I seen
But
it.
I was mad
And
because you
Ashanti-
called them all back.
Shout
How old is this
Ashanti.
Shanti? That woman look gorgeous.
He
She's
gorgeous.
late 30s, right?
Like
Yes.
She not 40.
She's not
yet.
20s.
Bruh.
But she
She
look
not
good.
no.
She look really good. Bro.
She probably like
That dress
35,
was
36.
Yeah.
I don't think
I feel like
she's
she
40 yet.
older.
Fat Joe
Shanti
ain't-
is 40.
Fat Joe ain't have to call for that little
She's
most
40.
dusty
Yeah, he
bitches,
had to
bro.
call them
He had to call them dusty bitches.
Shanti
it
look good.
was funny, not gonna lie. It was funny when he said it, but I'm like,
But I thought
damn,
about it, I was like,
why the hell did you
He
say
could
that?
have said, he could have stopped at Dusty.
Yeah,
he had to stop.
You called me with them dusty bitches. I'm like,
Yeah,
It's a battle.
I mean,
I know, but I was like,
But
damn.
it triggered Little Mo. It triggered her.
And then was really
It triggered her.
And then at the end, then you give Ashanti and
Yeah.
my gift, so it kind of made it look like, damn.
I mean, bro, listen, it's a battle, bro.
It is a battle, but
I mean, it really ain't you ain't got time to be nice in a battle. Like, it's a battle. We talking shit. Like,
Y'all know I wasn't talking about y'all, right?
But it's like,
I mean, bro, listen, man. Shout out to Lil Mo and Vita though. It was good to see them.
Yeah,
It was good to see them, man. It was good. Lil Mo still sound good.
Hell yeah.
It was good to see them on stage, man. And Ja Rule, it's not too many people that can have a hits battle with Ja Rule. Ja Rule had an ass of hits back in the
Bro, when he was playing such, I'm like, damn, bro, we need to put more respect on this nigga name for real.
I mean, 50, bro, it's hard to come back from a beef with 50, man.
Yeah, 50 put that nigga under.
Put him in the dirt.
Yeah. It's hard to come back from a beef with that nigga, bro. 50 is
And
evil,
still said
petty,
that man is green
he's funny. Like, it's hard to come back from.
He said
Not too many people can do it. Ross is probably the only one that made it out of that shit. It's okay. Like,
He didn't really make it out of it.
and he still kind of has a little bit of a chink in his armor for the rest of his career with that Officer Ricky shit.
Yeah.
Like, and niggas are still not gonna let go of that.
Fuck that shit.
He still
bro.
made it through it.
Ross,
though.
the biggest boss in the game.
I don't
man.
even
You see
think
how that nigga
Cameron 50 beef.
Cam made it out too.
Oh, but only person that was safe out of that was Jimmy, because he said it on the record. We like Jimmy better.
Yeah. But so everybody in here agrees that Ja won, right?
Yeah, Ja won.
I don't think that it was as bad as people were saying it. Like people were making it seem like Joe just got murdered. I was like,
he didn't get murdered.
I ain't gonna say he got killed.
Just
It's
trying,
close,
like,
but-
at first he was just trying to it was like on the 8 Mile. It's like on 8 Mile he was like trying to go like bar for bar type shit.
It's like Terror Squad, like actual Terror Squad fans, back in the day fans, you expect more out of something that probably a lot of people don't mature and let go of. It's not the same. I think when you think Verzuz, you think they're gonna bring out all this shit that they was talking about back in the day.
Yeah.
And it really ain't like that. Like you said, it ain't that high pedestal no more. That pun is not around. So all that shit is squashed.
Yeah.
I
I had Joe winning, so I was wrong. I had Joe winning, but in my defense, my playlist of Fat Joe records that I would have picked in the battle, he didn't pick. So I feel like my playlist was better than his playlist. So, like my lifestyle would have definitely been on there, bro. Like, come on, bro. Jada and Remy together. Jada was there. Like, bro, if you would have performed my lifestyle, Remy is there, Jada's there. They could have did they versus my nigga. You missed a great moment, bro. I would have definitely played my lifestyle. I don't know why he didn't do that, but it is what it is, man. I don't know how he fucked that up, but shout out to Fat Joe, man. Still a legend. Still a legend in the game. Ja Rule too, still a legend. Definitely proved everybody.
Anybody seen the picture of his son?
Who?
Ja Rule's son? He look just like that nigga. That shit was funny.
He like light skinned version of
He look just like that nigga. It's actually pretty weird, bro. I always thought Ja Rule was like a funny looking nigga, bro. That nigga look like Rufus from Kim Possible if you ask me, bro. Bro, Ja Rule look just like that, bro.
Ja Rule looks like how
he got dark circles around his eyes and like his that nigga just look funny, bro.
That nigga looks like how I want to look when I turn 40.
Nigga like he dig holes in his spare time.
Like look at how Ja's body is, bro. Like ripped and shit, like built. It's like my nigga, like you in your 40s. Why are you still trying to look that good,
bruh?
Little Uzi look like Umbi from Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Uzi cut like Bruce Lee on some shit, bro. Like that shit.
Yeah.
That shit blew me, bro.
Like all that crack,
bro. No, this nigga is
swole.
Cut, bro. Like this nigga look like.
You realize when people are like on drugs heavy, like they super cut like that, right?
No,
Let me on some drugs heavy.
Nah, that's
like when people want to.
I want my body to look good.
Nah, bro. That's that's a different type of cut.
Drugs will get rid of that.
That nigga.
What he doing? It's some super.
Like on some real shit.
That nigga bitch.
Like, cause I assume that nigga was like some Scream Bean nigga, bro. I seen that. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
You know what video I looked at? Bad and Bougie, right? When he was in front of Bad and Bougie, how skinny he was. Look at this nigga's arms now. It's triple times big.
I thought, bro, some String Bean.
I was like,
I seen this. I was like, damn.
What you going through?
Uzi might be whooping ass out here, bro. I'm like, god damn.
I don't think he going through something bad. I was just like damn, that girl done really got you, really changed.
Damn.
He happy.
Nigga about to put some respect on this nigga's name, bro.
That is exactly
really
how
got
it's
them
supposed to
hitters in
be.
Philly.
I'm happy for him.
Nigga outside for real.
Yeah, bro. I'm happy for Uzi. And the fact that I always give a call that I look like Uzi, I'm happy for him.
Speaking of verses, let's talk about the rumored, well not rumored because they said they didn't want to do it, but during the verses in the comments, Diddy, well Jermaine Dupri said he was looking for Diddy. He wants to do a versus against Diddy. Diddy said JD's arms ain't long enough to box with God. He ain't got enough hits. I thought that was majorly disrespectful to say to Jermaine Dupri.
Like,
you know what I mean? For Diddy, for Diddy to say that to JD tells me he does not know who JD is. On some real shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, for you to say Jermaine Dupri doesn't have enough hits to battle you, it's like, bro, you must not know who this nigga is really then. He's got more than enough. He's got more than 20 to play.
Oh, for sure he do.
He's got more than 20 to play. I just played 3 right, like 3 right there. I can name 30 more JD hits off the top right now. I won't because it'll take too much time, but
who has the better hits though?
In my opinion,
I ain't gonna lie, they both got slappers.
I'll pick JD to win that. If I'm just saying it without thinking, I'm not really thinking right now. But if I'm just going off what I grew up on, I would pick JD.
But I think Diddy just hanging off Soda because he got Biggie in his back pocket.
Okay, well Diddy said
30 years ago.
Diddy said he could beat JD using nothing but Biggie and Mary. Yeah. That's a fucking lie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he just hanging his head solely on that.
No, you cannot beat JD with just Biggie and Mary hits.
I think he can though.
No, he can't. Do you know that JD produced Confessions?
I don't think Confessions fucking with anything.
Right. It's not. Anybody can't fuck with Confessions like that.
Confessions is arguably a top 3 R&B album ever.
What's your favorite? I know it's gotta be.
That's my favorite. Well, Confessions is my favorite album.
That shit had me confessing before I just went through
I love that.
Confessions. I won't have no baby mama trolling shit.
Like Confessions.
I still don't know the words of that shit.
Confessions is my favorite album ever, like of all time. That's the album that I can remember every
so many.
Yeah, like I can remember. I remember everything about that album. Like I remember every part of that album. Superstar. I remember right. I wrote the Zay, shut the fuck up. I remember stealing Superstar, right, and writing it on a piece of paper. Like
Superstar.
It's on the album.
Yeah, I really didn't listen to that shit then.
I wrote it on a paper, like I wrote it and I gave it to a girl, and you know it didn't work because she already heard the album and she knew that I was just writing some Usher shit.
Oh, so you thought you was the first person that heard it or something?
Yeah, like I didn't think she heard it yet.
Like, played itself.
She don't even know what I'm about to hear.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, I'm about to kill the game with this. Wrote the whole song. Gave it to her in a note. I was like, here, I just wrote this for you last night. Put my all into it. Really.
He did write it for you.
and she
wrote somebody else's words, but he did write it for you.
But this is what she did. She read it, right? And at the end of the class, she had came up to me and she was like, hey, I read your note. And I was like, yeah, how'd you feel about it? She was like, I really like that Usher song too. Like I heard that.
Deflated you.
What was your favorite song on the album?
That was nice though. It was a nice way to go about it.
Right.
Yeah, she tried to talk to me about the album.
My nigga, that's plagiarism.
She tried to give me an album review.
Nigga.
I was like, bitch, I don't want to fucking review the album with you. But yeah, Confessions, bro. JD produced Confessions. JD has Mariah Carey songs. JD has Money Ain't a Thing, which is a point. He has Bow Wow hits that he could play. He has Crisscross. He has a lot of shit that he could play. Like Jagged Edge. He's got Jagged Edge. Like Let's Get Married and Let's Get Married remix are points. Like it's like
I just wanna get married.
Like he's got a lot of shit.
So what does P Diddy have?
He's got Drew Hill.
Okay.
JD got Drew Hill?
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, JD is king of the remix.
Tell me.
Jagged Edge boys can sing, boy.
That nigga put on
the is too grimy though.
Hello, who got 112? JD or Diddy?
Diddy. But JD has 112 hit songs too. He's got the Brat.
Yeah, he do.
Like, bro,
He was going crazy.
JD got shit.
He got shit.
JD put on that goddamn, what's that Drew Hill song?
Which one?
Somebody sleeping in my bed, or what's that shit called?
The fuck?
I think that's the name of the song.
That's the name of the song?
Sleeping in my bed.
Yeah, somebody sleeping in my bed is in parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could play that.
I don't know the song.
Somebody sleeping in my bed.
No, I'm talking about the remix though.
You heard it before. Say, why you look like that?
Cause he don't listen.
That's how that song go?
He don't
That's
listen.
the original version. That's the
Your
original
mama played it. Somebody played it.
Somebody.
He just, I don't know. Zay just.
I don't know.
But yeah, man. Diddy. But I'm not gonna say this would be an easy battle. This wouldn't be an easy battle for either one of them though.
But Diddy don't think like JD could give him a run for his money. That's the whole thing. Or
Yeah.
they could in fact even hang with him. Like kind of like whoa.
That's a lot.
You reckon like JD wasn't out here?
Yeah,
That's how he kind of making it seem like JD wasn't out here.
That's my thing. Like, if you don't think that he could beat you, that's fine because it's called In My Bed.
Oh, it might be.
In My Bed, yeah. It's if you don't think JD can beat you, that's fine because you know you're not supposed to just say anybody can beat you. If
Yeah.
you feel like you're the best, you feel like you're the best. But to say that JD just don't have enough for you is crazy. Like, bro, that's kind of shitting on that nigga whole career. That nigga been out here since the 90s. Like, out here.
Well, he wrote for was it Escape?
JD has Escape.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's got
He been
shit.
outside, man. He been outside.
He's got shit he could play. Like now, with this battle, JD and Diddy, it would all come down to strategy.
Like,
That's what it would come down
to.
to.
Win.
Yeah, like it would all depend on what songs get picked, and it would all depend on what gets played at what time. Cause honestly, JD could play "Let's Get Married," and Diddy could just shit on that with Biggie "One More Chance." You know what I mean? Like, so it really all depends on what gets played when. You know what I'm saying? Like, strategy is a big part of this.
That's
shit.
what makes me sick about Diddy, bro. Is you off another dead man's high on success. Hard. That was you, your bitch ass, dancing in them videos, nigga.
Okay, Suge Jr.
You know what I'm saying? That was your bitch ass dancing in the video. Pop was right.
If you tired of niggas dancing in the videos, all in the camera, come to death row.
Oh, that's legendary.
Come to death row. But hey, he wasn't wrong. But I'm saying, like, for Diddy, man, I don't respect the motherfucker because, you know, still today, whether it gets said or not, you kill Pop.
Wait,
You
what?
set your own mans up, too, to eat off another nigga's success. JD won by fault. Just off that shit. Extra bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
You just hot off of what niggas done for you for money wise. That's the only reason why you boss.
Yeah, that's why I don't fuck with you.
Then he got that one.
That's it. You just hot off for money, but what you did for money wise promotion, that's the only reason why you get respected. Other than that, you bitch. You been
Not the
bitch. Rest in peace, Pop.
So man, I don't know what just happened, but yeah, man. So shout out to Diddy, I guess, man. Shout out to JD.
He talking, I guess.
I didn't.
Let's just see that versus. Let's just make it
But that brings me to this, right? Because it's been a big thing, and it's been a thing for years, and I've been seeing it a lot more on Twitter. New York versus the South.
Right.
And
what are your thoughts on that?
for a lot of years.
In what way?
Well, for a lot of years, New York has been, the South has been overlooked when it comes to hip hop. A lot of times. New York started hip hop. Hip hop started in New York, and New York has been running hip hop from the 80s probably all the way up to 2005. I think the South really took over in 05, 06 with snap music. Once Lil Jon came in with the East Side Boys and snap music, the whole fucking...
That was a time.
All music changed.
That was a time.
So, I feel like New York feels like they don't really have to acknowledge the South, and you kind of see that with JD and Diddy, with Diddy feeling like JD don't have enough for him, with 50 Cent and T.I. When T.I. called out 50 for Verzuz, 50 said, T.I., you ain't got enough hits. And it's and you know, a lot of times it's really the North shitting on the South when it comes to rap. And T.I. made a video about that, pretty much saying to Diddy, who the fuck are you to say JD don't have enough hits for you? Like, do you know who JD is? Like, shit like that. And I've been seeing people on Twitter say, yo, the South makes terrible music. You know, the South just da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
and my thing is, bro,
it's on Twitter, like a whole thread of that shit.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm sitting here like, bro, like,
the fuck you talking about?
How does the South make terrible music when literally
the North
y'all
not even original right now?
Yeah, y'all niggas take are using our sound right now. All of them niggas that come from up north sound like they from Atlanta.
And that shit that y'all producing today, that drill music, that shit ain't really
that ain't y'all's.
That ain't even there.
Like, bro, like
those are European drill beats.
Yeah,
that's not even y'all shit. Y'all just be biting shit.
All I have to do is go to the club and see what kind of music they play. They play mostly like southern, like South music, like.
Or they play niggas that sound like they from the South.
Yeah, you're dancing to shit like that. You're not dancing to no.
I be wondering why down south niggas always want to sound like they from up north. The fuck? That shit goofy as fuck.
Yeah, I never understood that, because like, you know, the South has been, niggas have to come through Atlanta and the South to get hot. Like, nigga, it's a reason why up north, like rappers in New York, it's a reason why they come to Atlanta for their album release parties. Because nobody wants to be up there. Niggas will come down here to release their album. Because this is where you have to come through to get hot. Like, Atlanta is the new York.
And you taking more of a money promoting your album over in LA.
Yeah, like back in the day, you had to go through New York to get hot. That was like, that's what you had to do.
Yeah,
but
that was the place to be.
But now, you have to get hot in Atlanta to get hot. Like, if Atlanta is rocking with you, then everybody else is gonna start rocking with you. Like, it don't really matter, because
we in a heartbeat now.
Pretty much, yeah. For currently,
we've been a heartbeat for a minute.
It's pretty much when you hit Atlanta, and it's just like it was back for like people, photographers, videographers, promotion ads, people who do sales management, beat managers, production managers, etc. All those people look at you at one heartbeat.
Restaurants up north.
Right. So the same thing like for you, DC. Like I always talk to you, I'm gonna keep drilling in your head. Your fashion. Once you touch down with your fashion, it's a heartbeat. Everybody knows who you are. Everybody should feel, once you touch in a room, such and such, this is DC, he's a fashion designer, boom. Like in New York, if you stepped into a fashion show, probably higher than your grade, you don't probably know what the fuck you're doing, but somebody, anybody, recognizes your face. This is what you do, this is my business card. And I say this for all of y'all that are doing businesses and what you're doing. Make sure your face is being saw by somebody who needs to be known by somebody. Okay?
Big facts. Big facts.
That's true.
Like, I never really understood the South hate, and it's kind of growing. There's a
and they know we coming.
There's a blogger by the name of 3 Letterman, and shout out to 3 Letterman because I watch his IG show all the time. I'm a fan of his, but you know, I just feel like he's one of them guys up north that kind of just are up north everything type of niggas, you know. And I don't really blame him for it because he's an older dude, so he comes from that era where New York was on top. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like people, I mean, if you just don't know, just say that. Like, if you don't know, just say you don't know and just try to get familiar. Like, don't just shit on something you don't know or don't understand. Like, if you don't understand what the South is doing because you're from a different era, then just say that and just learn. Like, I don't never understood why older people don't want to learn about anything new. Like, you just shit on the new shit. It's like, if you just learn about it, you'll probably fuck with it too.
I felt that.
It's no different than when your parents didn't like the shit you were listening to as a kid. You're turning around and doing the same shit they did to you. Like, you know, your parents didn't like the shit you was listening to as a kid. They probably thought that shit was noise and bullshit too. And you had to tell them, no, this is rocking right now.
That's gonna keep happening.
I ain't gonna lie, that's me now.
That's gonna keep happening.
But it always happens. Like,
I'm gonna say, but now like music is kind of progressively getting a little worse. Like, especially with all these bursts of new rappers and shit.
I don't feel like it's getting worse. I just feel like the bad shit is what gets pushed. But I feel like there's a lot of good music. It's just a little harder to find, and if you don't know, you don't know. Like, if you don't know, like, a lot of times with good music, you have to get put onto it.
Yeah.
Today, like, it's a lot of the shit that's publicized and pushed out to the forefront is like what's deemed to be bad shit to, you know, you or me or whatever. But I mean, there's a lot of people that like that shit too. But I mean, all the good music I find, I have to get put onto it.
Yeah.
Like, it'll either get sent to me or somebody will tell me to listen to it, and that's how I find out about certain people. But
oh yeah, you be A&R and shit, so you listen to different shit all the time.
yeah,
I'm just tired of hearing about shooting niggas, sucking dick, fat ass. I'm tired of it. I
You
want to
don't
hear
like my
some
music then?
dumb shit.
I'm not talking. That's my bread and butter.
but here's the thing though.
Speaking of which, I'm about to sing my song, Killer.
All right. Speaking of shooting, we got a report on Spot 'em Got 'em. Spot 'em Got 'em was recently shot 5 times in Miami in a drive-by shooting. But it said that he is recovering and he'll make a full recovery. So let's clap it up for Spot 'em Got 'em, man.
Yeah.
RIP, man. RIP, shit. Hold up.
R.I.P.
Wiz the Wizard for that black sniper game Philly.
Oh yeah. Didn't he get? Oh, they chopped him up.
Yeah, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they chopped Gunn up.
Yeah, his story's pretty crazy right now.
I don't want to hear that.
They chopped his head off.
Was he in Mexico? Like, what's going on?
No,
he was involved in some shit, but I know they chopped bro up.
Do you know what Zoe means?
Isn't that a game?
That's some Z shit.
Do you know what?
It's like a Haitian.
Stands for zombies
Oh
on
yeah,
Earth.
I can see it.
Yeah. So when they say that's some Z shit, that's Zoe.
Okay.
Yeah. Rest in
Crazy.
peace to bro, man.
Rest in peace to that guy
Sheesh.
that died over the overdose. He was an actor on the Wire.
Michael K. Williams.
Yeah, Michael K. Williams.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that's all I know.
we
That's all
said
I know.
that
last
I'm
episode.
sorry.
But I mean, rest in peace
There's
again.
another-
Yeah, sure. Rest in
there's
peace,
another
Michael K.
actor.
Williams. I mean, shit, we
There's
can say
another
that.
actor, The Flash, died from fentanyl.
Who?
The Flash.
They put fentanyl on a lot of shit.
One of the actors that began in The Flash, I think white actor, he died too of overdose of fentanyl.
Wait, who? The main character of Flash?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I didn't
From
know
the show?
Yeah. The kid.
The nigga who played Flash.
Or in a
Yeah.
DC movie?
You're lying.
No, the
bro.
first one in the Flash show, he died from overdose of fentanyl.
Damn.
Was it coke? Like, was it like coke and fentanyl and coke?
Methamphetamine.
Damn. I didn't even hear that one. They didn't even put that one out.
I saw that
crazy.
one. I saw that one too.
Rest in peace to
Y'all be
man,
careful
look,
out here.
man. Look, if anybody out there does drugs, bro, just test your shit. I'm not saying don't do drugs, even though you shouldn't do drugs, but I'm not nobody father. If that's what you do, then just do it responsibly. Get your shit tested, because they're putting fentanyl on everything.
Everything.
They must be a shortage. Or
Like, I ain't kidding. Check your weed. I do it all the time. Look in the
Yeah,
bag.
check your weed, man.
Check to see if
my
you be a
homegirl's
powdery substance.
yeah, my homegirl's a nurse in Atlanta, and she said that somebody came in and died from fentanyl overdose, but it was laced in his weed. So I asked her to send me a picture of the weed so I could see it. Like, I told her I wanted to see the weed just so I could see what laced fentanyl weed looks like, and it looked like normal weed. But she said what they're doing is it's a dust. Like, they grind it up and make it into a dust, and the dust is in the weed, so you can't even see it. Like, it just looks like normal weed, but it has fentanyl dust all
But
through
sometimes
So-
you can see like little rocks, like little dust, like how you would see baking soda, right?
Mm.
You see baking soda like just like that, and it's just like it's in there and it's in the crevices of the bud.
it. Yeah.
You know, that shit not normal. When you start breaking down your bud, you should not see like other crystallized shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you gotta really dig to see it.
Now-
It's like real
See, like
tight.
now-
Time for that. Just don't.
Like now, right?
It's
So
real
I take a
tiny.
Ninja and I just grind my bitch. Like I chop it up, but I like check the bag, make sure it's see-through. No, I don't want none of those
Like dusty.
plastic bags no more. I want see-through bags. I tell my dealer I want bags. So we look through and check it thoroughly, even the zip. If it has any
He
crystallized stuff that
allegedly
we don't
tells his
see.
dealer that.
Yeah. But I ain't say no names. But you just gotta be careful, man.
They killing some crazy people out here.
Yeah, man. But shit, that I got a whole conspiracy on fentanyl and
I think it's the government putting
Yeah,
that
they
shit in
put
there.
that shit because where the fuck does it come
It
from?
came out of nowhere.
Oh, weed is
No,
just
it didn't
the weed.
come out of nowhere.
I
I
know
I'm saying,
weed
like-
stock is
like-
going
no,
up.
I know
right?
where it's coming
Huh?
from.
Weed stock for profiting has gone at
Oh,
an
yeah.
all-time rise.
Man, the weed that shit in every they putting like shit.
But they
So-
can't put it in like dispensaries and stuff like that.
But that's kind of like what I'm thinking what that shit is, because honestly, everywhere that it's fentanyl hit is where dispensaries are open.
Fentanyl is coming from China.
Street weed is more careful than, well, no, it's not. Street weed more dangerous than it is now in dispensary weed, because dispensary weed you don't know if you're getting the same shit.
Now I could do my conspiracy and break down
No, I don't
why
want
it's doing that, but we not gonna do that.
I don't want to get smoked out.
Yeah, we'll talk off air about that. But
They
yeah,
saying
fentanyl.
we ain't dying fast enough from COVID, so we gotta do something else.
Oh boy, man.
Get us, bitch.
We niggas that scared of cool.
Well, RIP, don't do drugs. Check your weed. That's what we learned today.
Speaking of RIP, man, what do you do if your homie is married to a hoe?
What? That
Chances
was not a good
chances
segue.
are,
Why you let your homie marry a hoe?
yeah, chances are already.
What's
tried
the
to-
problem with marrying a hoe?
Can't do it. They can't go 50-50 with
Like,
no
you ain't
hoe.
watch that Steven Jackson
You
story?
can change.
So like,
You can believe somebody can.
so if you see your boy
That's
right
your own
coming to the
risk.
party with his girl and like you know, like she's like the neighborhood hoe, like okay, so story time, right?
Uh-oh.
My nigga.
Story time.
So
Shit.
I was at a little shindig, you know.
Shaking
my
My
it
nigga-
up.
favorite word.
You know,
Shaking it up.
my nigga called me while I was at the shindig. He said, "Yo, I'm coming through, man. I got my girl with me. I want her to meet the homies and everything like that." I was like, "All right, cool. Yeah, come through. Bring her through. You know, we just chilling, we drinking all that." So I let the crew know, hey, my nigga's bringing a girl over and he wants us to meet her. Like we need to act right, you know, because we want to show her that we a good circle of niggas, right?
Right.
So my nigga gets there. Right? And he brings her in the door.
He was too
And
proud about that shit. First off,
He brings her in the door. And when he said, "Guys, this is my girlfriend," I swear it was like all of our souls left our body because
did y'all laugh?
we all ran a train on this bitch.
First of all, why are you running trains? Oh my god.
You don't nigga shit.
Ayo,
Okay, that wasn't a
Ayo B, Ayo son. Yo, what the madness?
So wait a minute. Pause. You could run
We all run a
trains on a
train.
girl, but your
How do your
homeboy can't
homeboy
marry a
do that?
hoe. What's going on here?
Because a hoe is also a gold digger.
How y'all
And a
homeboy
gold digger
doing
ain't,
this?
it should never be married.
A hoe and a gold digger. is
Yo, and I
two
tell you that
different
whole night was ruined. That whole
Did y'all hold on? Did y'all say anything to him?
Nah, we
things. Well, y'all
just
not real homeboys.
we ended the party.
Y'all what?
We ended the party. He was like,
Right after they came?
yeah, like yo, bro, niggas gotta work in the morning. We gotta
Wait,
go. We gotta get the. And she was quiet too, cause she knew what was going on.
Shit, her face
She
like
didn't know-
turned upside down. She walked in
Bro,
motherfucking scene, y'all.
she didn't know that we was all cool.
No homo, but all the participating participants was there.
Bro, he was the only one that didn't participate. Like, we all fucked his girl.
Oh shit.
Nigga. Bruh.
Like it was a long time ago before they dated?
How long ago did y'all run that train?
Yeah.
Girl.
Oh, this was like maybe a year ago.
Oh.
That's still fair. That's still recent.
That's still recent.
That's still a train. That's recent as fuck.
Yeah, I remember.
Girls don't be like whores.
I remember the events that took place that night.
Wait the fuck a minute. Why are you running trains at 20 something?
Man, look, she wanted to run the fucking train. She said Lord. She was chilling, she was smoking weed with one of the niggas, and she told him, hey, I want to fuck all of y'all. And we said, okay.
I couldn't be down. I don't have to fuck everybody separately. I couldn't be down for a train. That's too much. It's too much. Like, if you want to fuck everybody, cool.
I mean, it was kind of like that. I mean, we all took turns. I mean, it wasn't. We didn't fuck her all in the same room.
It wasn't the same hour.
Y'all was waiting outside the door. Y'all was waiting outside.
No, we was just chilling in the living room. She was in the room. And people.
Look up. Just look up, G.
A train. But yeah, if it was that recent, yes, tell them. But if it was like 5 years ago, cool.
Well, we had that talk, right? Because we waited a little bit, and
how much is a little?
And you know, a couple months later, he comes to me. Yeah, he comes to me and says, "Hey man, like you know, we about to get married. I proposed to her last night," and I said,
and then
then I told her, I was like, "Hey bro, listen, man, we gotta have a talk, man."
How you supposed to know he was gonna?
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna last.
I would have told him after that night.
So I was like, "Hey man, listen, I hate to tell you this, but
I fucked your girl.
yeah, like your girl is a hoe, man."
Fuck your
And he was like, she's a hoe. What you mean, bro?
She's
like literally. He's like, bro, literally the crew fucked her. Like we all fucked her, bro. Like all of us. Like all of your friends fucked your girl.
I would have to tell his ass after the party. I thought I could have waited.
Like all of your friends fucked your fiance, bro.
I feel like you can marry a hoe. Though.
And he was probably gonna make y'all.
You can.
He didn't care though.
If you leave, you gotta leave the city.
But he's still going through with the marriage.
Like you gotta move.
There,
gotta move.
It's nothing we can say now.
Yeah, they gotta move.
How long was they dating?
Shout out to them.
They were dating for about.
They could have been
It cannot be no year, over a year.
Yeah, not long.
If he do want to continue with her, I feel like
continue their time.
Oh, that's true. But if
he gotta block all y'all niggas' numbers, and he gotta move, bro. That's if he wants to really pursue that, he got to move, bro. Like,
and hoes can be
moving don't mean nothing. Can possibly.
Yeah, dude, because a whole here is a saint in fucking in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hope they work out.
That is true.
Yeah, the whole trail.
God, you go up there, you ain't did shit wrong.
If you watching this girl, you listening to this, please don't be a hoe no more.
I was about to say
be a hoe with your husband.
Stop after me.
No, we're not going to say.
Be a hoe with your husband. You his hoe.
Yeah, be a whore.
Yeah, you his hoe.
I mean, maybe he might be into like threesomes and shit with her. Like y'all don't know his story.
I mean, well, we did it.
Just please tell me it was only two guys. Was it only two guys?
You talking about that night?
Yes.
There's about 9 of us, nigga.
You lying.
No.
9 niggas? She wanted to fuck all 9 niggas? There's no way I'm gonna walk in a room full of niggas. I want to fuck everybody.
Well, she did. You haven't watched the No Jumper interview?
The what?
You never watched the No Jumper interview where the girl said she sucked off the whole NBA team?
That nigga's face. That's different. She had a motive. She was getting somebody.
She had a motive too.
Oh God.
I'm not fucking. I'm not.
God damn. I would have to tell my man.
They was all regular niggas. She ain't had no motive other than sex.
Some bitches just be wanting to get slutted out.
She was trying to break the world record.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's some people's fantasy.
To get off.
It's how she feels loved.
Ain't no love.
How many kids?
After the third guy, I've been done.
Well, I had a conversation with a chick one time. She just openly came up with it. Yeah, I used to get trains around on me. I was like,
that is so nasty.
I never could bark.
And it was crazy because it was like me and my homies, and it was like me and my dog, and like the girl was like his girl's like friend, and she just said that shit, and me and the homies just. Okay.
Uncle was protected.
Can you tell me more?
Can you tell me more?
Bro, listen, man.
That's my biggest fear.
Shout out to them, man.
I'm not going to let nobody do this, but if I let 9 niggas hit.
You might as well own that shit.
There's so many germs. Then if you get pregnant, like,
I
you
say
don't
the
know who
worst
the
fear
baby
is
daddy
getting
is.
pregnant.
I mean, of course you do.
That's
All
my
them
biggest
niggas.
fear.
If you gotta take all them niggas to Maury, oh my god.
I mean, it's one of the 9.
Oh my god.
So wait, can I ask an honest question though? Why do y'all feel comfortable
That's
fucking
like
the same
choosing
fucking
the
a girl
short
after a
stick.
dude though?
I don't.
Like, you don't.
But what do you mean?
I don't.
Like
You said, hold on, say it again.
I don't.
What do you get out of that? Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable fucking somebody right after somebody. If that makes sense.
I was
Everybody is
16
somebody
up
that
at
got fucked up
Throwbridge,
somebody
about
else,
to go down.
Just-
and
I can never do it though.
Not in the
I
same minute.
that nigga.
can never do it though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was
By that
16
fifth
doing
nigga, I know
that.
her pussy was done. Like, her pussy probably was like spread the fuck open.
Shit, I was number 7, and it's still pretty.
You
good.
were number 7.
Well, you heard the pussy doctor. It take like 40 minutes to get ready anyway. So.
If I ain't
What
the
Pauly D said, it don't matter if you the first man in or the
There's
last
no way
man.
she was wet through all
Stupid.
It felt good to me.
Stupid.
You were the 7th guy. Don't tell nobody else that.
I just told 40,000 people that.
If you are running the train on
I did always say that shit,
bro.
but I was gonna do that shit.
You would want to be the first person.
Yeah, I gotta be first.
Well, the first guy had to be the guy that she was originally gonna fuck anyway. She came here to fuck that guy, and then she told him she wanted to fuck us all. So of course he had to go first.
She should have asked who house we going to. Like, I
She
would
didn't care. Hoes don't care.
That bitch just said she had to get a train right on her. She got it. That's
No,
what she
I'm
wanted.
saying, like, if when her dude took her to whoever house we all was at, I was like, who about to go see? She should have known. She not a
Whores
smart
don't
hoe.
care.
She's not a smart hoe.
She said she wanted to fuck us. Why
Is
we
any
getting
hoe a
this
smart hoe? But all
No,
hoes
I'm
think they're
saying,
smart.
Some hoes are smart.
I said it's
Someone
all
was smart.
Hoes aren't smart.
And that's gonna get us right into Brittany Rener.
Brittany
So
Rener.
I
Brittany
say,
Rener is
yeah.
smart. If you gonna be a hoe, be a smart hoe. Fuck a nigga for money, fuck a nigga for food. Don't fuck a nigga for no reason. Please do not. And God,
Got
do
you
not
plugged
fuck
in.
talking about Brittany Renner. What's some liquor at? It's something in her fault. Oh, yeah.
Brittany Rener came out and said it's
Let
stepdaddy
me get a
season.
little sip. No, they talking about
And
Brittany
it is.
Renner evil ass. Oh my god.
I
She said
can
it's
second
stepdaddy
that.
season. Hell no.
Sorry.
What?
It is stepdaddy season.
I'm not. That's not what I'm against. That's I need to state that first.
But if you're
I am not against that. I am against her acts and then proudly
I'm against her
declaring
acts.
stepdaddy season like she has won the goddamn championship
But how you gonna say that shit and that nigga trying to take care of his kid?
and is going to Disneyland. Like this child not even a year old.
Yeah, that's true. You shouldn't be replacing the
That ain't
father.
a man
This
trying to
child
take
not
care of
even
his
a
kid. Like,
year
what the fuck?
old.
I feel like if the child is in the father's life, there's no such thing as like a stepdaddy. You're just dating the person that
Yeah,
happens
literally.
to be, you have the child. Like, you shouldn't be out here doing that. But
She
like,
out there
in my
doing
case, it is stepdaddy season.
Prime example.
How?
What's your take on it? What's the problem?
She was in my man Kevin Gates live. Just a nasty slut. My boy Gates ain't going.
You gotta get it how you live.
Why are you saying it's stepdaddy season?
Because it is. I mean, in my case, I don't have a PJ Washington in as my baby daddy, so I'm just saying it is stepdaddy season. Somebody want to take stuff up and be the person for your child, cool. But in her case, no. I get what y'all saying with that, because she do have a baby daddy that's taking care of the child. That's not fair.
That she finessed.
That she finessed. She did. She making women look bad right now.
That she finessed.
Oh.
I mean, it ain't like it was really a finesse though, cause the whole world was telling that nigga, "Hey, PJ."
I don't give a damn.
Is this the dude that had the sign said, "Why are you being weird to me"?
Is that it?
No, that's Stephon Diggs. He sent that to.
Oh, that's Jada.
Yeah, this is-
Yeah, he sent that. Yeah, that's
Little baby,
all-
baby
yeah,
mama.
that's-
That was funny.
This dude, he just.
Why you being weird?
But
to
nah, I
me?
mean like the PJ shit,
I don't
like
understand.
that nigga shit, like we said, that's on him.
You have to learn from your experiences.
This child is not a year old yet. She just
making
had
us
this
so
baby.
dumb. She's dumb.
She don't fucking care.
It's to the point where I don't even feel like the baby is being taken care of by her. Like, it's like you're just using this baby for whatever reason. Like,
to get her check.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, no baby is worth the motherfucking check. I am tired.
She in a different tax bracket.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. My baby daddy gave me $1 million a month. I still have the child. I'm tired.
You ain't never had $1 million.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Experience $1 million and try to go without that again. I was just saying.
I'm good.
That would change your life.
Yeah, it'll change a lot.
It'll change your life, but no child is worth.
It ain't even gotta be $1 million. It could be $30,000 a month. That shit would change your life.
Yeah.
That's not even a cap, because
that's not even the cap. I think her maximum potential is like $70K a month.
Why do you need $70K to take care of a child?
It'd be crazy.
It's based off what he gives.
It's based off.
I mean, I understand that. I understand the legalities of it, but why are you pursuing to get? Why is the court system even allowing men like that has a lot of money to even give?
The court system is built
the woman basically saying
defend and protect the women.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the damn people that made the law.
I mean, and as a woman, I feel like that's not fair.
Scheming.
That's not fair.
It's fucked up for the women who actually need it.
Baby father on child support or no?
I'm never whooping.
Like Dr. Dre daughter
Really?
hit that shit that she was talking about. That crazy shit.
I would never.
But that's as long as he does his
shit.
duties, or
Huh?
but that's as long as he does his duties.
No,
or?
he not in our life, so we good.
What are you gonna get?
That's what I'm saying. My case is really different than everybody else's, but I don't believe in child support because at the end of the day, I'm good. I will always be good. As a woman, if your father don't want to step up, cool. I'm still a mother. I'm going to step up for my child. I don't give a damn what you got going on. God gonna handle you. God gonna handle you.
Yeah, she an evil bitch.
Yeah, she is
an evil
That's
bitch.
not fair.
Evil bitch.
He just started out in the NBA. Who said he not gonna be 5 years in the NBA from now? Like
That's what I'm saying. That's what make it fucked up.
These hoes don't care.
He's young and unproven.
These hoes don't care. They want
The
money.
hoes don't care. Which brings me.
I
into
kept
this.
saying that whores don't care.
How much of a woman's self-esteem has to be credited to men just being horny?
A lot.
A lot of it, right?
Yeah.
wait, can you say that again? I didn't understand that when you said.
Because you got to think about it like this.
Hold on, let me read it and tell you. How much of women's self-esteem should be credited to men just being horny?
No.
I don't think it's self-esteem. I just think it's more of a maturity thing. Like you not mature and just a man
No, it's
just
self-esteem.
I mean,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie, this shit back in high school, I did find girls with kind of like low self-esteem. They you kind of con into.
I used to say some wild shit.
Like, blow some smoke up this chimney to get what I need.
If I wanted some ass bad enough, I would say whatever and make you feel like the most beautiful woman on earth just to get the draws.
Okay.
And sometimes women will let that shit go to their head and they don't understand the difference between trying to get the draws and really feeling that way about you.
But is that fair though? Can y'all take accountability of doing that though?
Yeah,
if you know a woman's self-esteem,
I damn sure fuck some minds up.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so why do it?
But it's normal.
It's not normal.
Because
Because when you horny, you'll say whatever, do whatever to get the horniness off. And women do it too.
And so especially girls that got that wagon.
No, women don't really do that.
Women do that. If women want sex, they'll say whatever to get the sex.
Especially
like,
if you beat a bunch of niggas out the bunch.
Women have definitely said shit to me just because they wanted sex, and then the next day after we had sex, the energy was completely different.
Because
like fellas, have y'all ever caught a woman actually looking at your crotch before?
Yeah.
I look all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, not all the time. I don't. But
has
I used to. I feel like it's a habit. I do it to women too. What do you mean?
She be like,
it's just a habit.
She be like, his thing in the dick.
And good saying throwing the women in there.
Like you be like you about to roll.
She wanna shove in the great
it's like a group of friends and they be like sitting there like
Jenny a real nigga.
First of all,
Sister Jenny.
Nah, but it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with the sex being bad or good. It just has to do with the fact of
the chase.
You wanted sex and you just said whatever you had to say to get the sex. You didn't mean it. You were just saying that because you were horny. And when you're horny, sometimes you say shit.
Because like a lot of females
mean.
think they have male friends.
Niggas do it all the time.
A lot
Niggas
of the
will
times
say
it's
shit
not
they
even
don't
a male
mean
friend.
just because they want sex.
You won't find a lot of women doing the shit y'all be doing though.
Women will say shit just because they horny too that they don't really mean. They just horny.
Man, listen,
Women talk out their ass all the time just because they horny and they don't mean nothing they say. They just horny. They just want to fuck. They don't mean
but now
nothing.
as a grown adult, I find pleasure in telling the truth.
Yeah.
And still getting that ass. Cause I can really tell a girl I don't want you like that.
I feel like
that's real G shit.
So you don't do that now? What? Like you don't just talk out your ass like if you want some sex?
Give me an example of talking out your ass. Just give me an example.
Like if you talk to a chick that you want to fuck, like you just say a bunch of sweet shit. Like
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like yeah, we want to.
I ain't got time.
Like just a bunch of just sweet talking, pretty much.
Fucking nuts.
No, I tell the truth. I ain't got time to be lying
nobody. I'm not looking for anything. Honestly,
I'm saying that I would lie. I just want to fuck.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I just keep it 100. Like, if the girl still want to fuck me after that.
If you are still feeding bullshit to girls and know that you don't want to fuck with them like that and just want to fuck, let it be known. Don't be a child.
I don't feel like that's. I don't feel like
you blowing my phone.
I feel like that's easy
thinking
to
I'm
say.
Gonna talk to you all day. I really don't want to.
I'm telling you, this is how people get beat up. Cause y'all not telling the truth. Y'all not telling what it is.
I feel like that's easy to say until you have the conversation and you just can't control it. You just.
And sometimes you just gotta run game too, man.
So something
just
I don't have time for games.
It just be like that, man.
Single
Sometimes
me.
it just be like that.
Listen.
I mean, when you single, you kind of can like have fun with it. But then sometimes, like, well, for my case, I rather just cause I be trying to do my own shit. So I ain't got time for no bullshit.
I used to love ghosting bitches. That used to be my shit.
I do that now.
I'm a ghoster.
Oh my god, that shit. Oh, I know that shit gotta hurt.
That shit gotta hurt.
Just be talking to a nigga and that shit just never got read at all. They never.
But what's crazy, females do that shit. Females will do that shit like it's. Females do that shit like it's
I go for
nothing.
bitch after I tell her I love her.
See, this is why niggas get killed.
What's with you?
What is with you? You need a.
Nigga, what's wrong with you?
Did you talk to your
They
therapist?
said, "Oh, Rudy got quiet." Look at him like he had no support when he said that shit.
I thought I was gonna get some type of
No,
support.
you're
It just been
No,
quiet.
nigga.
I was about to. I'm about to be like, oh, he's spitting, but I was like,
Nah. I'm definitely not saying them words to nobody.
I was like,
I'm gonna be knocking on your door. The fuck, you got me fucked up. If
like
you tell me
killer.
you
I was
love
about
me.
to give you a you spitting moment, but I just thought about it and I was like, nah, I can't co-sign that
It's
sentiment right
2021.
there.
We are not leading
Do
anybody
not
on.
say
Fucking leave.
I'm
You
not
have
speaking
to.
them words unless I mean it. No.
No. I say you cute.
I mean, I meant
That's about it.
I mean, I meant it at the time.
But you ghosted her.
For how-
That you're talking about, like you
No.
No.
Don't, because you lied.
No, I didn't lie.
You love the pussy.
lied.
You didn't love her.
No, I loved her.
It's
Such
okay.
a lie.
Detachment issues.
I just thank the Lord.
How you tell somebody that shit, then the next day you don't want to talk to
You
them?
need to work on yourself.
I'm
that
scared.
I was not born ugly.
The therapist tells me that I'm scared of my feelings.
He probably is scared.
I mean, it's okay.
I'm a scared little boy.
But
That's what a female say. They say, you know, but a little ass boy anyway.
I acknowledge that. If you was me,
Makes you feel good.
yeah.
Y'all niggas.
That's not fair.
Nah, I like telling the bitch the
You
truth, so
cannot-
she
you
shouldn't
will
get
not-
misconstrued.
I do that
You
too,
said
but
what?
it just always comes off.
So
wrong.
when I say my piece, I'm like, look here, I said this is what I wanted. Why are you getting mad? Did you expect me to
But there's
change
been
my
times
mind?
I've tried to tell the truth, and like the truth just didn't. Like I can't even explain. It's times I've told the truth,
Tell the story.
and it's
I
like
wanna
the
hear
truth just got
backstory.
ignored, right?
Oh, girls are good for
Because
that.
Yeah, it's
girls
like
are
the truth.
Girls are
women
good for
think
that.
they should
It's like
change. men.
it's like the truth
And
just
that's
got
crazy.
ignored.
Why not sit down and have a conversation with me
That'd be your
before you
problem.
start to think that shit?
That'd be your problem.
It's
Y'all
like
trying
the
to
truth
change
just
the
got
man.
ignored.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all
I'm
just making up
lying.
your
I mean,
head.
because,
Oh, he want me
a lot
now.
of times when somebody at the beginning, I don't want nothing out of this besides sex, and then it grows. If y'all having great conversation every day, you buy me food, you doing all of these things, and it's starting to progress to things. Mm-hmm. It should be just fucking. If you just fucking, fuck, cool. But if you doing other shit like coming to my job or doing some other shit like that's too much. So that's where y'all fuck up at. Leave it at fucking. That's it.
But it's like
y'all fuck up trying to change the nigga.
No, it's not trying to change the nigga. But if you tell me off bat we just fucking, but I see you calling me every day, we on FaceTime, you buying me shit. That's just not fucking. You doing relationship shit. So that's where I'm thinking that we're going. That's what it is.
Why can't I do relationship shit with somebody I'm just fucking though?
Because
no, you can't.
Why can't you call you just like to talk shit with you?
Because I've done it more.
2 weeks. I just like to talk shit with you, bitch.
I do that shit a lot.
I mean, that's cool.
What y'all doing in this?
Like, yeah, we just fucking. But
y'all have to understand, women are more emotional than men. But so if you
bring them emotions to the damn table,
I understand what you're saying.
I bring my shit and we gonna talk about it.
2-week relationships are the best relationships.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep. The 2 weeks where everything is perfect and lovey-dovey and rocking, and then it just ends.
I be doing my shit now. I be rocking with one chick.
The greatest relationships, I swear, the greatest. The 2 weeks, just be perfect.
I don't know what kind of girls y'all fucking with.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I be on some like now I be having moments where I just be fucking with one chick, but we don't get in a relationship. We just be doing like we was just talking about all that little, friend, couple, little shit, but. I mean, I do be having like, damn, is it gonna go away? But at the same time, I don't want to put no strain on it. I just, want to keep the good vibes going. Yeah, just let it roll. Let the cards fall how they may.
Right.
Because when you start to put notions out there and you start trying to throw titles in the air, that's when shit start to get a little complicated. That's when that weight start to come down.
You have to throw a title out because if y'all went from we just fucking and then we every day.
What I'm saying is, let shit flow naturally. When you start trying to push the narrative of relationships, that's when shit start to like kind of break away.
You went from hoe to slut.
But no, I'm saying I get what y'all saying. No, I get what y'all saying. But if y'all initially had the conversation of we just fucking, but it progresses to that, something needs to be talked about.
So I'm gonna say that's why conversation and comprehension needs
like
to come
condom or no condom. That conversation.
Wait, what? I'm not gonna speak on that.
Use condoms, but fuck condoms.
Because I'm in a relationship.
No, I'm saying when you said have a conversation about what it's gonna be, I said one of the conversations is okay. Do we still use a rubber or not? Because like, have we got to that level where we can fuck raw?
So wait, so y'all be fucking with protection with these bitches?
I don't fuck
with these women.
I don't fuck with protection at all.
He's been saying that's childish.
Yeah, he did say it's childish.
He said that like.
That nigga been saying that shit
like 30 podcasts.
Saying that shit since the beginning.
He gonna say it's childish. You do something on your shit and you be looking crazy.
That's why I fuck with one chick at a time.
Is going around crazy nowadays.
I haven't had that shit in.
Well, you better knock on wood.
About 7 years.
You better knock on that wood.
No.
Even when I was doing my thing, I never caught that, and I pray I never catch it.
I know how to. I know the difference between dirty pussy and clean pussy. It's very easy. You just gotta pay attention to sex ed.
I'm not gonna put my shit out there.
That's why I be chilling nowadays. I ain't wild out here like that.
And God forbid I do get single, I would never, ever.
I mean, you have fun.
You're a loser, Jimmy.
You can have fun and be safe.
Whoa. Jenny's ass. Jenny's not a loser, okay?
So what?
I got your
face. Thank you.
You eat ass?
Wait, you didn't say I eat ass?
You did say that.
I didn't say I eat ass. I never ate ass.
Well, you just
I never ate ass. I never.
No, when we used to have a conversation, you used to put it out there like, shit, if it's one of them nights.
I get my ass ate. I ain't no ass.
Nah, I feel like you love that nigga enough.
Your asshole.
First of all, I want you to nigga ass anyways because y'all don't shave your asshole.
You don't shave yours either.
You're tripping.
You shave it yourself?
What do you mean?
How do you shave?
You get it waxed.
Oh, I thought you meant like you was shaving, you was creaming. Nah,
he's saying creamy. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Y'all and that's another thing, guys. Y'all need to learn how to shave all together.
I'm sorry, my father wasn't.
We just need to learn how to do everything, right, Jenny? Goddamn, because you just like the perfect golden child, right?
I didn't say that.
I mean, damn.
I mean, you do make it seem.
We gotta learn how to shave. We gotta learn how to shower. We gotta eat our fucking nut. Like, what the fuck? What else do we gotta do? Bringing that shit. What else we gotta? Nah, I mean, 'cause we just gotta do everything. Goddamn.
That one is a little.
Y'all want women to do everything?
Why you keep saying that?
Shit, please don't give me.
I just want her to do a certain amount of shit. She ain't gotta do everything.
Next time.
Damn. She ain't gotta do certain shit all the time.
Don't want to do shit but fucking sleep. Nobody got time for y'all.
And play the game.
Make money.
Yes.
You forgot
Make
that.
money.
And play the game.
Fuck, sleep, play the game. That's all y'all want to do.
And make money.
Make a little bit of money y'all get.
What you want to come in? Damn, why you gotta downplay?
Wait,
and make a little bit of money and y'all got God
damn.
damn.
Interrupt that.
Well,
Because y'all be on that game for 6 hours.
What is wrong, God? Why you
I play for you eat your shit.
Well, today
I'm a show.
I can't even say that because I've never brought my Xbox around my lady now, so it's been that time. So I can imagine when I do actually have my Xbox around, how that's gonna go.
Just don't complain when I get on the game.
They're gonna complain.
That's all I gotta say.
I learned not to.
Like we spend the whole, if we spend the whole day together and I come home and jump on the game,
It's like
shut your ass
it's like, do you want me to play the game or go out and run the streets?
Facts.
It's one or the other.
Right.
Because if a nigga ain't home playing the game, if a nigga ain't home playing the game, or if he ain't at work, what else could he be doing?
Let me not hit the phone for 6
You want me to be on the shirt?
It's cool.
If I told you I'm getting on the game,
on the shirt
I don't get the phone. Well, you know I'm on the game. You know I'll be on the game for hours.
Cool.
You know I'm not on the streets cheating.
It don't
You
matter.
know I'm on the game with niggas talking shit on
You know if I told
You're
you,
not getting her attention.
if you pull up to my house,
if I spend the whole day with you,
You can still cheat.
and I got home around like 10 o'clock and I wouldn't get on the game for like 10, like 2 in the morning.
I mean,
if
you were really ill and not a loser, you would just play the game with the nigga.
That too.
Yeah, my nigga.
Why not jump in my world
I
for
mean,
a
I
little
don't
bit?
mind playing games, but I don't see myself playing games for 6 hours. I just don't see myself doing that.
You don't like enjoying the
Well, if I spent,
if he sacrificed his time, right, and did something that you like, regardless if you liked it or not, and he appreciated it, and that quality time, regardless if you liked it, you would appreciate the time that he was spending with you, 6 hours of playing a video game, whether you liked it or not.
So, you said what?
Would you still enjoy that same quality time that you would play that game for 6 hours, like he was 6 hours with you? With
No,
that he
I'm
was
not sitting and playing the game for 6 hours.
Man, look.
See, that's
Alright, boom,
But
you don't
I'm
want
not
to
a
play the
gamer
game.
though. I'm not a gamer.
Alright, boom, you don't want to play the game, but can he play the game?
Say for instance, like you play for a little
I
bit.
mean, yeah, he can play the game.
Okay, that's
but
all I wanna know.
if like,
So make his favorite dish.
why I keep doing shit? Why you want? You know, I'm going to the club while you playing the game. Don't call me. I'm not gonna answer the phone. How about that?
What?
How about that? That's my piece. The club is my piece. What's the problem? I'm not answering the phone for 6 hours. I'm at the club. You know where I'm at. I'm at my piece.
I just want you to know that I just want you to know if that's the level you taking it, the relationship is gonna end.
Okay, well that's what it is. I don't like playing games.
I'll tell you guys, you can stay at the club.
It's niggas.
And I feel like you play the game.
It's no bitches on the game.
Who says that? What you mean? No
Niggas at the club.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny about this though?
Well, that's why y'all
Niggas-
got
you
you don't trust a girl going to the club.
Niggas all niggas grabbing up on her waist, all that shit.
we don't
Buy you
trust
a
you.
drink.
No.
Ain't no bitches on the game like, yo, come play with me.
Hey, hold on. We don't trust you going to the club not answering your phone for 6-8 hours. Like that's what we don't trust. We don't trust you not going to the club.
But that's my piece though.
But that can stay your piece because I'm gonna stay on my game where I'm not cheating and everything.
I'm at that
If you
come
went
from
to the
my home,
club
ain't
out of
getting
spite,
no
out of
trouble.
anger, not answering your
Motherfuckers
phone.
can't even see me.
Like that's crazy.
Okay, well I'm
You
at
going to the
home.
club in your little fit.
I'm at home watching my
Like
power.
your titties.
Oh,
ass.
ass.
All you gotta do to get a nigga to stop playing the game is
Drake,
just suck his
hey, Mark.
dick.
Drake
And
your
that's
sister.
where y'all fuck up at.
And then
Why?
just stop playing the
I gotta
game.
suck your dick to stop you from playing the game.
He'll stop playing.
Hold on. I'm on the game. I'm at the house, so we ain't gotta go nowhere. You at the club.
You at the club.
What the fuck I'm gonna come do in the club? Come in the club and eat you out?
Cause like a lot of women don't understand, like y'all conversation to men is like not stimulating.
Ain't that how?
Y'all know how to talk to me.
Ain't that how?
Jenny, hold on, Jenny is an exception to what I just said. Though.
No, she not.
Nah, Jenny, I can talk to Jenny. Jenny cool as fuck.
No,
Jenny, what?
Said that was
Jenny
crazy.
cool as fuck. That was crazy. But it would take a cool motherfucker to come up with some crazy shit like that to say. You know what I'm saying?
Not if you with her.
But like I said, that's what she
cool if you with her.
That's what she the dog though. But no, bro, no, man.
You don't understand, like,
Nah,
my peaceful time is the game and stuff, and I enjoy it the most, especially when I'm working on
Be
photos.
sitting there smoking.
Okay, cool. My peaceful time is at the club, especially when I'm getting my drinks in.
So when I text you, I'll be like, "Hey, so baby, you know what's good?
That's what I'm saying.
You coming home?
See, I don't understand.
Like you coming home? Like you coming home? Is you coming home?
I like to put on music.
And I'm texting you, I'm like, hey,
Alright.
I want to know
Why you gotta go to the club?
what's going on.
I mean,
Don't
alright,
text
well,
back.
you could have been at home. You could have been getting some in-house dick rather than looking at everybody empty souls in the club. You know, I don't want you to look at people in the club. I want you to come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
Come to me.
Ladies, if you want your man to stop playing the game, just suck his dick.
You know what I'm saying?
And he'll
Man,
he'll stop
Hell
playing.
no.
It
There's no nigga
It
on
works.
earth.
Where's the fun?
Where's the fun?
It
Where's
works.
the fun in that damn game?
It works.
Obviously, it's pretty.
have you ever played Warzone?
No.
Well, how about make a game when I come in the house so I don't even think about my game? Be hiding in the house somewhere nigga with a Nerf gun and say we gonna play Call
Why
of
do
Duty.
I have to be naked?
Better yet,
Creativity.
That's
I
not
like
fair.
it. I like
Most women are
I like
naked in their home
creativity. I like the church concept, bro.
You know what I find this as, and this, Jenny, I'm not saying this about you, even though I kind of am.
Go
This
ahead, say it.
This sounds like fucking like insecurity and abandonment.
No,
issues.
it's not insecurity.
He say it's getting in the bed.
It's not
it's
insecurity.
God.
'Cause
It's not.
It's insecurity.
Okay.
Like if a nigga just can't play the game and chill, have some him time. Like if you always have a problem with that, and the first thing you want to do is go to the club and not answer your phone for 8 hours, just because he's playing 2K.
No, it's not that. I'm not saying be spiteful and go to the club for 8 hours and not answer the phone.
That's what you said.
But no, all I'm
No.
saying is when you have your
She
keys
said you answered
and
text.
don't want to answer the phone, cool. But when I
Well,
have
if I got
my
handsets on, I'm on live.
okay, I'm at the club.
And I told you I was on the
Janae,
game.
what if you're there?
Why you get so mad that he's on the game because he ain't answering
No,
the
what if
phone?
I'm
They're saying like if you're on the phone. I'm saying if you're actually living
You're not
with
doing
me,
nothing
and
scandalous.
you know you
I
went to
mean,
the
yeah.
club, and right?
You at the club, that's
And
all
I ain't know, bro. And I turn around, I'll get off my headset like, all right, I text you. Hey, babe, where you at? Oh, I'm at the club at a spot with my lady. Okay, when the fuck you coming home? Right?
Mhm.
Type shit like that. So when you coming home,
Fox is gonna grow up to be.
Don't be laughing at Fox. What you saying?
Yo, the Fox is coming home.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Not come home right. Not come home now, but right
no,
now.
Fox turned the light, bro.
Oh,
So he said no.
my thing is that when y'all have y'all piece,
Yeah.
cool.
Alright.
Y'all don't answer the phone,
Right.
whatever the case may be. But when we have our
She
piece,
really
don't
animated
trip
about
on
that
us.
now, answer
That's
the
the
phone.
problem. That's the problem that I have with that.
but that
But see,
that
but
would
the
piss
thing,
me
but
off.
the
'Cause it
difference
was like,
between that is when you're in a relationship, that can't be your piece.
Yeah.
It's single people shit. And
Don't
if you're
cancel
gonna do
me out.
single people shit,
What single
then
people
leave me
shit?
the fuck alone.
Going to the club?
Go into the club and not answering
And
your
answer
phone
your
for 8
phone.
hours is single people shit.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example.
but I'm at
when I get it. No, I'm saying, but I'm
Hey,
saying, but I'm saying,
If you don't answer the phone,
when I'm doing my
she's
piece,
sucking
it
dick.
should not be an issue
Oh,
because
God.
I'll let you do
Hey,
something.
but you heard what I said, right? When I said, hey, I understand that you at the club right now. Okay, bet. When the fuck is you coming home? Type shit. Like when is you coming
Nigga
home?
said it
When is you when is you coming to me? Type shit. When is you done with that?
Double down on
Like
this
you know.
shit.
I mean, I
You
get
sound
what
like
you're
he gonna
saying.
drive in there and grab her.
How you respond with that is like, okay, well, I'll be
Bring your
here
ass
whenever you finish, alright? That's gonna lead me to think, well, I'm gonna be playing the game. When your drunk ass wanna fall back here, you know what's up. But let me know where the hell you at. Just don't
Yeah.
leave.
Like everybody can have their piece. Like in a
Yeah,
relationship,
right.
that's what makes the relationship work.
Right.
You have your piece and she has hers. Y'all have to be able to have a life outside of each other. Like y'all can't just spend every single second of every single day of every single
that's exhausting.
minute
Shit.
with each other. You know what I mean?
Off me.
Y'all gotta have some type of life outside of each other. So
Yeah.
if my time, my piece is playing 2K with my niggas online for a little bit just to have some me time, cool. If your piece is I'm going to the mall to do some shopping, or I'm going to go watch some TV downstairs, or going to cook, or going to a friend's house, that's cool. Going to the club, not answering your phone.
Okay, that was a bad example.
That's a terrible example.
Yeah, she kept bringing up not answering your phone. It's a difference. If I'm at the house on the game, not answering my phone.
Can't compare the
versus you at the club.
I was just saying that can be.
I'm thinking some nigga got.
I agree with you.
In that
bitch's
piece, she don't need to be in a relationship.
Yeah, like that's single people piece.
You definitely out there taking out any drink that any nigga buy you. But
I agree that she's saying, you know, you can't be mad at her if she has her own piece too.
Oh no, you're not wrong for that. You're not wrong for that.
But we was just saying,
you
like,
going to the club with it, bitch.
Maybe okay, that was a bad.
You get mad at your nigga and the nigga offer to buy you a drink. Now you taking a drink from the other nigga just because you mad at your nigga.
Y'all want wait. So y'all want to allow y'all girl to take drinks from niggas?
I would.
Is he buying both of us drinks?
Did she just ask that?
Oh no. So you cool with girls wanting to drink with me then? Is what you're saying?
Wait, you say
so we at the bar and the girl walk up and say, "Hey, daddy, can I buy you a drink?"
And me and DC in a relationship, and he is buying drinks for bitches.
Nah,
then no, that's different. But if I'm getting drinks from niggas, I'll take my drink and go. That was single me and relationship me. Like, I'm taking my drink and I'm going. If a nigga want to buy a free drink, what do you mean?
No, you know women getting raped out here, right?
No,
I
don't understand. I don't understand.
You put yourself in a position taking a drink from a nigga you don't know.
No, we going to the bar together to get that drink. What do you mean? That's me.
I'm saying if you went to the club by yourself for the 8 hours because I'm playing the game. I'm talking about that.
Okay.
You went to the club by yourself.
First of all, why you gonna?
Oh, but yeah, hey, Janae, I understand that.
Taking drinks.
It's like somebody buying
You
drinks,
run that
right?
shit?
And I say,
it's gonna happen or it's not.
How many drinks you had? And I hear you slurred, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many shots? So you had about 8.
Man, say it again, Fox.
Facts.
So if you had about 8 shots and you slurred up, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that. When the fuck you coming home?
When the fuck you coming home?
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? At this point,
That's true though. That's true.
Hey, at this point, you 8 shots in. This man done got you free drunk. Cool. Don't give a fuck about that nigga. Cause I don't worry about that. You already know what's up.
I think he was
You 8 shots in.
Hey, don't make him say it the 4th time.
Oh God, don't make
At
sense.
the 4th time,
I
you
don't
just get in
have
the car.
women singular.
He pulling up and snatch you by your hair out the club.
Skinny
I asked you when you was coming home.
When the fuck was you coming home?
Skinny man, tell me if I out your pocket.
Skinny man.
You know, you walk up on the dude. Hey, stop buying drinks. She coming home.
Stop buying.
Now, if I'm at the bar, my girl and the nigga buy her a drink, she can't take it unless he bought me one too. No cap.
That's facts. Though.
Hell no.
That's
I mean that. Yeah, I do that too. Like if I was with my man and the dude bought me drinks, I said, "Can you buy me and my friends some drinks?" And take it to them.
And if he tell you no, bitch, you better pour his shit out right there on the bar.
For what?
The drink he just bought you.
If you with me and somebody bought me a drink, just be happy that you ain't had to buy no more drinks. What do you mean?
Oh nah.
You gotta
be happy.
You gotta
I
understand
say free money.
what comes with buying or with accepting a drink from a man. Because when a man buys you a drink, he expects at least 5 to 10 minutes of your time. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Hey,
I will
buy
take
it,
that
buy
drink
it.
and happily leave.
You buy it. Play dare that shit you want to.
I'm not them kind of females.
No,
If you wanna buy me
hey, I spent money on that drink.
you need to ask that's on
Hey,
you.
play chicken if you want to and die.
No, but I wouldn't do that if my man was there though.
If you with me, you're not taking shit another nigga gave you.
If I was there with my man, I'm not taking a drink from a nigga. But if I in my relationship and I'm at the club, somebody wanna buy me a drink, they didn't even ask me for a relationship, buy me a drink and I'm leaving your ass. What do you mean?
And I'll tell you that, yo, throw that away.
Hey, but a lot of crazy men out here not taking well to that.
They're not.
Yeah,
So
like,
it's like,
remember the story of the nigga beating the girl up because she didn't want to accept his drink offer?
yeah.
Facts.
That nigga definitely get mad you walking with the drink.
And then I
beat me up
seen
over
a video.
I'm saying these niggas is crazy out here like that.
I seen a TikTok video not too long
That
ago.
hasn't happened to me.
There's been
I hope
predators
it
that
doesn't,
come in a
cause
bar
shit.
together, like a group of men that come in a bar together, and they literally team up and separate between the night and split between the bar and see who their predator is. once they trick that person and start dipping in their drink and, you know, scoot over and make talking conversation with them, then they have them trapped.
Right.
You know, we see shit like that all the time, so we start to worry about our loved ones, or like when they go out and stuff like that. You know, how are they handling themselves? Because are they really paying attention to their drinks? You know, you having a good time. You know, anything could happen. Mind you, you know, the male dominant that's supposed to be there to protect you, the king, it's not there. So anybody could do anything. So watching this girl getting dragged from the bar after being dizzy and stuff from being drugged in her drink, thank God of a homeless woman, black woman, saved her life because she knows that the shit that they're doing is wrong.
Right.
You know, they're about to put this woman in a car and she instantly stops and says, you know, what's wrong with her? They're not trying to explain her, they're trying to push her away. Instantly, that woman instantly jumped into action and was like, nah, this can't go down, calling for help, call her friends. They came over, got her out the car. They come with this bullshit ass lie, pushing the old woman's cart down.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Pushing the homeless woman's cart down for no reason. Because you mad because she's trying to get help. Why do you need to bring her? You're two men. You don't know this woman. And thank God the girl got safety. She got the help that she needed. She knew that she was drugged. Her friends came to save her.
That's good.
But the shit like that, when I watch TikToks like that, I used to be against TikTok, but that shit it does teach you a lot what's going on in this world. So we gotta protect our females, white, black, Asian, no matter what race.
So ladies, do not put your, if a guy buy you a drink, watch him get the drink and don't put it down. That's just the smartest thing about it. Why would you let somebody bring you a drink that you don't even know? That's stupid.
Right. If that drink ain't coming actually hand from the bar and you see that person hand it to you at the bar, that's it. If it's coming from actually hand and he says, here, have one, no.
What the fuck is so funny?
Yo, before we get to the next topic, man, I got some announcements, man. We want to wish Alicia a happy birthday. That's Randy's girl from
happy birthday.
Under Pressure.
And we want to say to you,
happy birthday.
And we want to say to you, FlyTalk, happy birthday to you, Alicia.
Happy birthday to
Under
Alicia.
Pressure.
Taking the shot on you, girl.
Birthday,
Shout for you. Happy birthday. Shout out to Alicia.
Love you.
And also, shout out and congratulations to the Magbies on their wedding. So, air horns for that too.
All around.
Black love, man.
All right, black love.
Black love.
Yeah, black love. I'm sorry, y'all.
Who else? What we got?
Wanted to show y'all the picture of them today. My homeboy married his gamer chick today.
Okay.
Yeah, he married his gamer chick today.
Loved it.
And his daughter also was part of the wedding.
Aww.
I was part of my parents' wedding too.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a part
They
of
had
the
a child.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
little girl.
Y'all made it even.
Yeah.
That's
So shout out to my son.
Dope, man. Shout out to them, man. Congratulations on the wedding. Shout out to Alicia. Happy birthday. Wish you plenty more love, light, and happiness, man. Now let's talk about this next topic. A lot of people have been hitting me up and asking me, what's 10 songs that I think are the greatest songs of all time? And I told people that I would say my list today.
Okay.
And so this is my top 10 greatest songs of all time. Number 1 is Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Number 2 is Thriller. Number 3 is Bohemian Rhapsody. Number 4 is Fight the Power. Number 5 is Smells Like Teen Spirit. Number 6 is Respect. Number 7 is A Change Gonna Come. Number 8 is What's Going On. Number 9 is Don't Wanna Miss a Thing. And number 10 is Living on a Prayer.
Living on a prayer? What the fuck?
You got a lot of classes on there. I love it.
Living on a Prayer.
That's all. Look at you, crazy.
Hey, that song, hey, bro, listen. That song is classic.
Oh, God.
That song. Even the most hood niggas gonna sing that shit if they had a football game and that shit come on. Niggas is always gonna sing that part. Niggas gonna always sing that shit.
Yeah, he spit on that one. That's no good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my list. That's my top 10. So now everybody knows. That's what I think. For anybody that doesn't know, I mean, everybody should know these songs. I mean, if you don't know,
Living on a Prayer. Who sings that?
That's Bon
Jovi.
Yeah, it's Bon Jovi.
I have to hear that.
It's Bon Jovi. You've heard it, but you just don't know by the name.
I'm gonna say you did.
But you've heard the song though.
It's one of those songs that have been on plenty of shows and TV and movies.
Yeah, I'll play it, but as soon as I do, you'll know what it is. Don't Want to Miss a Thing. That's Aerosmith. What's Going On? That's Marvin Gaye. Change Gonna Come. That's Sam Cooke. Respect. That's Aretha Franklin. Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's Nirvana. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Fight the Power. That's Flavor Flav and Chuck D. What's Bohemian Rhapsody? That's Queen. Rest in peace, Freddie Mercury. Thriller. That's Michael Jackson. Rest in peace. And Purple Rain. That's Prince. Rest in peace, Prince.
Okay.
I only wanna see you.
But yeah, so that's my list, man. That's my list of the 10 greatest songs ever made, man.
Shout out to that Thriller.
Thriller, yeah. It was tough because I wanted to put Thriller at number 1, but I was like,
It's
nah,
okay.
Purple Rain, man.
I respect the fact that you just put Thriller, yo.
Yeah, I had to put Thriller in there because Thriller stood the stands of time, man. Mm-hmm. For real, like from when it was made back in the 80s to now. Thriller is still played every
summer.
Halloween.
It just hit another over the record stream.
Yeah, like they play that music video every year.
Mm-hmm.
And it hits the same every time you see it.
God, your top 10. Do you listen to those top 10 the whole song through?
Yeah. I think the only song that I don't listen to like that is Respect. And that's probably because
I can't see you bumping that.
yeah, that's just not my
She said, "What's up?"
That's just not my thing. You know what I mean? That's just not my vibe. I'm never really on that vibe. But Fight the Power, I listen to that when I go to the gym. It just gets me hyped.
I can see that.
But yeah, man. And the other songs I listen to when I'm driving, like Living on a Prayer is a great song to drive to. That should get you through a road trip.
I love the Humpty Hump song.
The Humpty Hump?
Do the hump.
Oh yeah, that's damn, what's bro's name?
That's Shock G.
Shock G, yeah. Rest in peace, Shock G, man.
Shock G.
Do the hump.
Hell yeah, that song is great too. That's probably in my top 20.
And who was the niggas who made that song? Is it Hippie?
You talking about Sugar Hill Gang?
Yeah, what them niggas?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I did not know what you was saying.
You see, DC know the rhythm. I don't know what the fuck it was.
That's how I got it. I was like,
It's the hip hop, the hippie hit to the hip hop.
Nigga, fuck that shit.
The hip hop, the hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop and rock to the bang bang boogie.
Yeah, that shit right there. That shit right there.
That was like a sing-along type rap song.
Nah, that's a tongue twister for your
I
ass.
just saw this topic. Why do other countries hate America?
We probably gotta get into that in the next episode. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, we could do the whole episode.
I hate America.
Why they don't hate America?
Well, bro.
We can. That's a long topic, so we can.
Yeah, we can do that next episode because that's gonna take some talking.
And that might be the
songs of the week. Y'all want to?
Bad.
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
This is a song I've been playing for the past 2 weeks, but this shit, I ain't gonna lie. I listened to See the Thing Is part. Mandy had put me back on. This is my shit by Ja Rule. Living It Up. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's all. He hated that shit.
This is my shit. What you mean?
Baby.
That shit make you wanna like ride down the road.
It makes you wanna ride down the road.
I mean, you know when you.
That's what it makes you want to do.
When you had a good day, you got paid, you play that song.
I definitely not.
Man, what's her motherfucking name? Y'all fucking Rule.
That is the last song I'm playing.
Can I get a little bit of that?
Rule York.
I know you only have a little bit.
What would I be without my baby?
Not alone, my baby. But every dog needs a lady.
Like, well, shut your ass up.
Man, that shit used to go hard.
Like, nigga, go get some water, nigga.
Let me see
every time I hear Ja Rule rap, I just think of him losing the race in Fast and Furious.
No, my nigga.
I think of that every time I hear him
look
rap.
at that ass.
Yeah. Let's see, Livin It Up.
Nigga lost that shit. I forgot Ja Rule was in that movie.
Yep, lost the race.
Damn, 50 Cent ended that nigga career. He couldn't even get no more movies.
Wasn't he in another movie? That wasn't his only movie, was it?
And that wasn't his only movie. He wasn't in a lot.
But he ain't never did nothing big after that.
I mean, he just did the gyro commercial.
The what commercial?
For the Greek